So what is your why for doing this diet? What is your goal? I guarantee it is to lose weight, but what that really means is to lose fat and build muscle. When that happens, your glycogen stores go up. So looking at the scale every day is becoming an obsession. I'm seeing a lot of women on the sugar diet, sort of mimicking a high carb, low fat diet. They are going on the scale every day and they're making videos about it, which is great. It's great that you're making progress and you're trying to stay consistent with something. This is great. This is a great first step. But going on the scale every day is like, it's really going to drive you crazy over time. Because where are you coming from? Are you coming from keto carnivore type, high protein, high fat? Are you coming from starving? Either way, your metabolism is going to have to adjust to being a sugar burner now instead of a fat burner. And how that's going to happen is by you being consistent on this diet. I don't want to hear any more about these cheat days. Everyone's even like planning them, like, oh, I'm going to go see my friend and we're going to have burgers, or I've got a birthday party coming up and we're going to go do this. You're setting yourself up for failure, and you're setting yourself up to be on the same cycle over and over and over. And all the progress that you make is going to tank. Because your body remembers, your gut remembers this bad diet, and it's going to say, keep doing that, keep going back to that. There's no such thing as lean meat on this diet. Cole advocates for this, Mark advocates for this, and everyone else that has done the sugar diet for 7 days, which is like taking information and advice from someone who just got their license compared to like taking lessons from Lewis Hamilton. You know? Like, think about that for a second. Cole and Mark have been doing this for a few months. Someone like Durian Rider has been doing this for decades. And he advocates for starch. He advocates for as many calories as possible. I'm seeing a lot of women on this diet go back to like 1,300, 1,500 calories. Are you nuts? How is your metabolism supposed to speed up if you're not even giving it enough? Minimum 3,000 calories. And I don't like want you to count calories. But if you're not actually putting enough sugar in your OJ or your juice or whatever it is, your metabolism will not be able to keep up. It's just going to stay and stall in this stall city that everyone's sort of like, man, I've been doing this diet for a little bit and, you know, it's not quite working out and, you know, I'm going to blame my hormones or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of part of it. You need to stay with this. This is not just something you do for a few months or a few weeks and you lose weight. No, you want to lose fat and you want to gain or keep the muscle that you have. Like, okay, I used to run a jewelry store, and this can go across anything, right? Any kind of retail that does repair. People walk in and their claws are totally like their prongs that hold the stones are totally broken off. And they come in and the women go like, I don't know what happened, you know, I was just la-di-da going on with my day, and then I look down and boom, like one of my stones is missing on my ring. And then like a few minutes later they tell me that they wear it gardening, they wear it to the gym, they wear it when they're cooking, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you banging this ring off the counter? You have no care for it whatsoever. And then you come in and you go, I don't know what happened. It's like saying, I've been doing the sugar diet for a couple weeks and I'm losing weight and it's going really good. And then I had some turkey breast and I don't know what happened. Like, it's very clear, guys. Skeleton City, he's not going to tell you that he's vegan. Listen to what he says. He's not eating meat. Not at all. And he loves his starch. Him and his wife are having starch. Listen to what he says. And look at him. He's lost weight over, I think it's like 10 months now. And he's using his cardio. He's using his breath to exhale the fat out of his body. You need to be patient with yourself and you need to stay consistent with this. It's hard. I had to actually transition from being like vegetarian to now I'm moving on to full-on vegan. And I hate to use these words and these labels. No meat, no dairy, no eggs. When I came from a starving state, I had feta. I had the feta and it was like, oh, my hormones finally could start to recalibrate because I had been starving them for so long and I needed that. So where are you? Like, where are you? Where are you coming from? How long do you want to keep the weight off? I think you want to keep it off for the rest of your life. So you're going to have to eat this way. Otherwise, you're just going to gain it back. I'm sorry, but there's no such thing as lean meat. This all fat and protein contribute to insulin resistance. A lot of you say this, but I don't think it's really settled into the psyche yet. To rely on facts and experience. If you don't know who Walter Kempner is, please look it up. This is a study from the 1940s. He got people completely who were type 2 diabetic right off it. Huge, ginormous people, down to skinny. And Durian Rider is basically doing this protocol. Fruit, sugar, rice. Drink your water, get enough sleep. It's really that simple. When we overcomplicate things, emotions can get involved and you can kind of get slightly this way or go that way. There's people doing the sugar diet that have like zero experience. There's no hate here. It's just simply like the roadblock goes this way and then the sign says go this way and then you're going this way and then you're looking around and you're watching all these channels and you're going, I don't know what's going on. Look at the people who have results. Look at the people who have experience and look at the people who are consistent. And then you can be like that. So I am coming from a transition as well. Full meat eating, standard American diet. When I started to do high sugar, I said, okay, well, I'll be vegetarian. I didn't really eat eggs. I had very low fat milk and feta. That was the scope of my vegetarian. I didn't have cakes. I didn't have any of these cheat meals. I never had meat. So calories in and calories out is bullshit. You need to eat more if you want to burn more. What's your goal? Your goal is to be lean and muscular. Not too much, but you want to feel like you're a fit person. So you're not trying to lose weight. You're trying to lose fat and retain your muscle. And you will do this with simple and complex carbs. They are the star of every meal. So yeah, like I said, Cole is like a fish trying to climb a tree. He's been doing this for months and no hate to him. No hate because he's put it on the platform a little bit better. People have been gravitating towards this, but that's because there's this sort of lean meat hypothesis that sort of keeps your protein in check or keeps your muscle tone. Like what people call muscle is inflammation. We are lean beings. Like look at Skeleton City. Look at the Kenyan runners. This is what we really look like. We don't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Thanks for watching. Sleep, water, sugar, up your calories. Stay with this diet. Simple and complex carbs are your friend.